You ever hear that story where they talk about that cup and that saucer and,
Mhm.
and basically how your cup is running over?
Mhm.
And that overflow is not necessarily for you.
For you,
That's
absolutely.
that overflow is for everyone else. And that's what God has blessed us with, as well as some of the other organizations as well in some of these businesses. Let's take that overflow and give it back.
Mhm.
So, I think our learning center focus on three things. One is computer literacy. The second one is reading literacy. And the third one is mentorship. So, and the reason that we say computer literacy, a lot of the kids down there may have a computer, but they don't have internet access.
Mhm.
And the way I look at it, having a computer without internet access is like having a car without a motor.
Mhm.
It's useless, right?
Very
So
limited.
I guess my real job, I work in telecommunications. I get to work with some of the largest telecommunications companies in the world around the globe. I work for a global company. And one of the things that we've done is we made sure that parents are aware of some of the things that they can get. Like, who would have known that, for $10 a month, you can get internet service,
Mhm.
if you meet a certain criteria. And considering, I would say a large percentage of the students in that area qualify for free lunch, which means a large percentage of those students will qualify for $10 a month internet service.
You made an analogy, Tony, about the cup and the saucer. I love that analogy, right? And you basically said that if you have a cup and you have a saucer underneath it, right? That the cup itself, what's inside the cup, that's for you.
Right.
The overflow is what you can give out to your community, to your fellow man, your fellow woman, right? And so for you all to be able to do what you're doing, that means that you have a cup that is in constant overflow, right? And you're making decisions that's allowing you to be able to create that overflow so that you can put on the events like the Eudora Community Back to School Fun Fair, right? That will allow other businesses to come and help and support so that they can provide their services and their gifts, right? But it comes from the overflow. It doesn't come from your basic. It doesn't come from you giving away what you need. It comes from you giving away the extra flow that because you've supplied your need. And so one of the things that life is about us being fulfilled. And a lot of constructs have been created around us. And we think that those constructs like money will give us fulfillment. But fulfillment is you following what it is inside you that you want to do. Like when you said, hey, I want to go back to Arkansas, our home state, Eudora specifically, and let's we got this tax business is doing well. Let's do the next thing, and then the next thing, and then the next thing. And we're doing it because it's fulfilling us. See, fulfillment is the greatest wealth.
Yes.
Okay? That it is. Fulfillment is the greatest wealth. When you can live a fulfilled life, you are wealthy.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You are wealthy. And so to me, when you said, well, we talked about it and, we didn't second guess ourselves. We just did it.
Right.
Right? When you are fulfilled and you act on the fulfillment, there's no need to second guess yourself. You second guess yourself only when you're in comparison mode. Only when I call it rubbernecking. You're rubbernecking over there. What are they doing over there? I want to do it over there. They doing it over there. Right? I have to catch myself with that because it's not about what they're doing over there. It's about, okay, what is it that I want to do? What is it that I think is going to fulfill me? Right? And then following that path. It started with a tax business. I guarantee you when you thought, oh, let me do a tax business seasonal in this little small town, that it was going to lead to how many businesses y'all have in Arkansas right now?
A few.
Right? A few.
Yeah.
Right? You see what I'm saying? So it started with you following the fulfillment. And then that fulfillment, it's like being filled up. It's let's go back to your cup.
The cup and the saucer. And,
right?
guess what, Sean?
Huh?
And guess what, Sean?
Huh?
Somebody is gonna see this.
Yes.
And it's gonna be contagious.
Absolutely.
You got someone else who's from the community, who left, who did well, who've been contemplating what can I do, or can I even do anything in Eudora? They'll see this, I promise you.
Absolutely.
And they will be inspired. They will get motivated to say,
Well-
man, if Tony and Tamika could do what they did, they still have a residence outside of Eudora and they have a presence in Eudora, and they can build this wonderful life and be fulfilled. I
And
promise you,